Hello everybody, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of The Dave Neal Show. And as you guys know, I've been covering the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation lawsuit. And Johnny Depp, after 4 days, just finished his testimony. And the title of this video is How Johnny Depp Nailed His Closing Testimony. Very interesting things going on. And again, thank you for your patience. I'm actually traveling right now. I'm in Hawaii, so I appreciate you guys dealing with my mobile setup here. But this story is too fascinating not to cover. First, this doesn't have too much to do with Johnny Depp's closing testimony, but watch Amber Heard's lawyer object to a question he asked. Just goes to show some of the incompetence that's happening out there. Here's Johnny Depp's lawyer.
You didn't know.
I'm sorry, here's Amber Heard's lawyer.
What could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he'd sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh,
Next question.
okay. You said it's sustained.
Look at Johnny Depp laughing in the corner here.
Question. Next question.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question. Next question.
Okay. You said he sustained an injury to his finger.
Jeez, so there it is, folks. Now, here's a few of the clips I'm going to share with you guys from Johnny Depp's closing testimony. And now, I hate to relate this to stand-up comedy, but in some ways there's similarity. You know, as I know this as a stand-up comedian, when you're on stage, you want a strong opening joke and a strong closing joke. You want to relate to your audience. You want to be believable and likable and all these things. And it's kind of the same on the witness stand. Johnny Depp, how he opens to the jury, how he presents himself to the jury, this is so important. One of the most important things is how he closes to the jury, and it blows people away. I'm going to share with you guys what some lawyers reacted. So I've got over here 3 lawyers reacting to the closing aspects of Johnny Depp's testimony. It's very fascinating stuff here. So I'm just going to play a couple clips. Let's start at the 10:38 mark here. And it's really like you just hear a lot of the final sort of moments between Johnny and Amber that obviously led to this mess that we're in now.
So I was talked into going there. I went and met with her in hopes that she would retract her lies that the world was now had been fed. And in no way was she ready to do that. And I couldn't understand why I was there. Everything had been taken from me. My children couldn't escape the fact that all this had gone down. So
Objection,
I was.
Your Honor, the question was, how did discussion go? And he's talking about his children. It's way beyond the scope.
Just talking.
Sir, just wait for the objection.
I think he's describing the context around that conversation.
All right.
It's way beyond the scope of the
All
question.
right, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Mr. Depp, why were you threatening to hurt yourself in that audio?
All right, we're going to skip to the 12:55 mark here. And you can see, obviously, Johnny Depp is just exhausted. But, you know, he's trying to tell his story here. And, of course, you know.
Everything from coming in from, you know, arrows from all over the world. But now I don't know what she was trying to do. So I just thought the only answer is here. Cut me. Take my blood. That's all I've got left to give you. Obviously, there was no threat to Ms. Heard with that knife. It was about spilling my blood, because I thought that's what the only thing she didn't have at that point. And I was broken and really just at the end.
So here I'm going to play for you the final sort of clip of Johnny's conversation with Amber, where she says the infamous, "Who's going to believe you, Johnny? Who's going to believe you?" So this is how they wrap together the ending, the closer, if you will, of Johnny's testimony. Very powerful stuff here.
My credit is my credibility. You know what?
And why did you put that out there?
I did not. You forced me. You're you by going on the offense.
I didn't force you to.
From the very beginning. I promise. Look up the timelines to these things. Everything is... Forget it. Forget it. You don't believe what I say. You don't believe what I say. But I did not choose this. Every step of the way has been an offense.
I did not put this anywhere. I didn't. Let me talk to the fucking team.
I did not call the cops. I gave them no statement.
IO called the
I did
cops.
not call the cops.
You told IO to call the cops.
I did not call the cops, and I did not give them any statement when they came. I've been trying to protect you.
You told IO to call the cops.
When? While it was happening?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because the last time that it got crazy between us, I really did think I was going to lose my life, and I thought you would do it on accident. And I told you that. I said, oh my God, I thought the first time.
Amber, I lost a fucking finger, man. Come on.
So this is the part where he's discussing how she threw a large bottle of alcohol at him, and it exploded and cut his finger to the bone.
I had a mineral can, a jar of can of mineral spirits thrown at my nose.
You can please tell people that it was a fair fight and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
yes.
I know it's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
She says, tell the world I am a victim of domestic violence and see who sides with you. And what's wild right now is that most of the world is siding with him. And again, respectfully, we will never know the full depth of what actually went down. But people, I think, feel duped.
It doesn't matter if it's for fair fight. My ass.
Exactly, because you're...
Mr. Depp, when did you have the conversation reflected in this recording with Ms. Heard?
I don't recall exactly when it was.
What's your best estimate?
My best estimate is that it was long before quite a while before the meeting in San Francisco in July. Excuse me.
How far after May 21st, 2016 do you think that conversation was?
Objection, calls for speculation. He's already said he doesn't remember when it was.
I'm asking for his best estimate.
I'll allow it if you can answer it this way.
Sorry, could you ask it again? I was distracted.
How long after May 21st, 2016 do you believe that conversation took place?
I would say that it was not too far, maybe a couple of months. It was far enough to where the world media was already bombarding me. So it was an attempt to try to make all the...
Objection, Your Honor, beyond the scope.
All right, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
What are you referring to when you said you and Ms. Heard will write a letter together?
I was trying to make a peaceful settlement.
And what are you referring to when you say you...
And of course, they did settle on, I believe, a $9 million divorce. And she had pledged to donate the money. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, pledged to donate the money to charity, which she never did. And I believe he actually donated that amount to charity after also having paid her.
Lost a finger.
A very large bottle of vodka severing my middle finger in Australia.
And what were you referring to when you said a can of mineral spirits was thrown at your nose?
One of the arguments on the island where Miss Heard had been howling at me with some argument, and she picked up a can of mineral spirits about yay big and just heaved it at me, and it struck me on the bridge of the nose, and right there, the forehead.
And what did you say in response when Miss Heard said, "Tell the world, Johnny, tell them Johnny Depp, I, Johnny Depp, a man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence"?
I said, yes, I am.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, you can have a seat next to your attorney, please.
Thank you.
All right, your next witness.
So that's after 4 days on the witness stand. They end it with Johnny Depp saying, "I am a victim of domestic violence." So, so there it is. There's his ending. Now, let's just quickly watch this clip. Lawyers on YouTube react to the now infamous Johnny speech Amber Heard gave Johnny Depp. Afterwards, Johnny goes back to his legal team as Camille gives Jessica a hug, and Ben Chu passes a kind note to Johnny, then gives him a hug as well. The world heard Johnny. So here's what lawyers, here's how the lawyers reacted. Not lawyers of the case, just lawyers that understand the case, to how strong they thought that ending was.
You can please tell people that it was a fair fight, and
Hold on one second.
you can please tell people that it was a fair fight, and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp.
Hey, that's what we're doing.
Holy shit.
And I know it's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
It doesn't matter if
Gaslighting, am I right?
Go tell them and see if they believe you.
Yeah.
The world media was already bombarding me. So
Got it. In my opinion, that tape is their best evidence. I can't believe they held it to redirect.
Try to.
I can. What a way to leave the jury with something.
Isn't this fun to watch other lawyers say, "Oh, I can't believe they held on to this"? This is like if you're playing poker and you save your best hand. I don't know what kind of analogy, but like they held on to this strongest moment till redirect. I don't even know what redirect means. That's the last part of the testimony.
Make all
Drop the mic. Stop.
Drop the mic, he
I was
says.
trying to make a peaceful settlement.
God.
And what did you say in response when Miss Heard said, "Tell the world, Johnny, tell them Johnny Depp, I, Johnny Depp, a man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence"?
I said, yes, I am.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, you can have a seat next to your attorney, please.
Thank you.
Boom, no
Next
recross.
Nice.
Or you just
That
leave
was
it, you can leave it there.
some powerful testimony, man.
I told you
really
guys,
to finish it
I
off. That was
told
some
you.
really powerful stuff. Leave them
I
with
told
that.
you there were some good,
taste in their
and
mouth
people were
right at the
asking about
end.
it too. People were asking about it in the chat and in comments. When is this audio going to come up? The Tell the World Johnny audio. I wasn't sure. I figured maybe they would wait until Amber, but this is perfect. This is the perfect time to bring it up. You leave the jury with that after all of those bad texts, all of everything.
She sounds awful.
Yeah, she sounds
Horrific.
completely awful, controlling.
God, go
And then
tell the
she's up
jury.
and
Very.
And then as we watch this, we see Johnny Depp's counsel kind of congratulating him.
Down and she's screaming and then she's soothing and then it's like she's all over the place.
I understand why. I understand why there's a huge audience for wanting to see Johnny get some kind of justice. You know.
Yeah, right.
I understand the desire for that.
Oh.
So we're going to do our best to just watch the rest of the trial and not make too many judgments. But as far as Johnny Depp's testimony goes, that's the closer they went with. And that's the walk-off moment, as these other lawyers had said. That's the drop the mic moment that he went with. So that's how Johnny Depp nailed his closing testimony, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and we'll be here for more updates. Everyone have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.